everybody, welcome to a strange episode of Moe'S Culture Show and Tell. I have a couple of things to show you. First of all, I have a couple of new acquisitions that is my grand opening for. And then I'm also want to show you what's in my heavy rotation box and all that good stuff. But first, yeah, I went to do a little bit of shopping today because I do have some extra little money and I know and I'm budgeting it pretty well. So I knew that today, because of payday yesterday, I could go and splurge a little bit. So I did, because I said I was going to go pick this up. So the first thing I want to show you that I had behind the counter at Frank's Music for almost about 2 weeks now. Held this for me, but I ended up getting it today. And if you can see the price on that, $19.99. And can you see the guys on the bottom there? Don't want to put in the light, but you can see, just barely see their heads. And this is a band called Killer Dwarfs. Now, yeah, 2 weeks ago when I was in there wanting to buy something else, I saw that in there. It's like Killer Dwarf. Oh yeah, but I think I was looking for King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard and see what they had for that, and I had which I ended up getting about 2 weeks ago. The King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, the paper mache dream balloon, which is phenomenal. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm opening it for the first time in front of the camera here. My new CD. Now, underrated band from the 80s. I remember their videos and I remember them being awesome, and yeah. So that sticker is actually on the album itself. I want to see if I can't very gently take that sticker off, not ruin any of the packaging, because it's hiding the it's hiding the 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 titles of the songs, and see, and it doesn't want to come off easy. But I'm not going to bore you with me getting that right off right now. See, I'm trying to get that off without it without it wrecking it. So I'm going to have to take my time with that. But anyway, yeah. So it does have the track listings right here and how long the songs last. So the song tracks are You Ready, Can't Lose, Drifter, Prisoner, Heavy Metal Breakdown, Read Between the Lines, Gotta Lose to Win, Outlaw of a Modern Man, Time to Move On, Fire in Your Eyes, and then three previously unreleased tracks, Think System, Rock and Roll All Star, and Wasting Time. But there's actually other songs from them. There's another album I'm going to have to get of them that has We Stand Alone and another one that I can't remember offhand at the moment. But I'm glad to have these. And I'll be listening to that a little bit later on tonight, maybe. Yeah, probably I'll be listening to that in the earphones tonight just before going to bed. Yeah. But I also tonight gotta watch something. So yeah, that's my new purchase today, Killer Dwarfs. Check out their videos. Check them out. I thought they would have been a much bigger band than they were. If you don't know Killer Dwarf, I'm sure you'll love them. They're pretty much yeah. Would I say glam metal? Maybe. Yeah, I'll be giving a review of this because I have not heard this in years. All I know is that I like the videos. Whatever I had heard in the past, I remember really liking it. And when I saw that they had a copy of Killer Dwarfs, I had to get it. Now, I also had gone to Walmart to pick up a couple of things in there, and I couldn't help myself because I am a big fan of The Boys. I had bought the seasons 1 and 2, the collection, quite a while back when that first came out on DVD. I had to buy it. But today, yes, I went into Walmart, and for about $20, I had to get season 3. So I just bought that today. I have not seen it yet. I've only seen the first two seasons, so all this is going to be new to me. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, yeah. So not too long after I'm done posting all this and everything, I want to be turning my computer off and everything. I won't be answering any questions until I come back on at a later date. But yeah, I want to watch at least the first three episodes of that today. I'm so anxious. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. It's easy to open. Uh, okay, wait. How's that on there? Oh, easy pop. One, two, three discs. So there's not too many episodes. There's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 episodes altogether. Shouldn't take me long to go through. So, yeah, it's cool. Case is kind of broken a little bit in here. I thought I heard something rattling, and one of the pegs is off. Right. Hopefully, you can see that kind of right here. The little peg is off, and so yeah, I just gotta be a little careful with it. But it's still good to have. I'll be watching that later for sure. So now I got all the three first seasons of the boys. Yeah, pretty happy. Now the second part of this episode. Well, now that we're 7 minutes in, I want to go through my heavy rotation box again. I want to show you guys what's in here. Now, the last time that I showed you what was in here, I had these in here. So I played my fly in the wall, and my assessment was okay. I had to play this again because of Larry Graves on his Canadian Stud Muffin he was doing his does this album suck, and he kind of thought it did. So it's like okay, no, I completely understand why. I just have a certain nostalgia with this album, so it doesn't affect me in the same way. I mean, I understand like the his complaints about the album, they're valid. I would say they're valid. It's not, of course, it's not their best album by far, but to say that it sucks, no, it's just the kind of the no AC/DC really sucks all that much. Although I say what sucks much more than this is Black Ice. I really did not like Black Ice whatsoever. But yeah, I ended up playing that. That's why it's no longer in my heavy rotation. I played all of the Resolos. I had to play that, so I managed to play that. That was in there the last time, but it's not in there anymore. I ended up playing this here, which I needed to play, so I ended up playing it. I love that. I ended up playing the Congos, and this time around playing it, I had no expectations. I just didn't want to like. I actually like the whole thing now much more than I thought I did. It is growing on me. So yeah. The more I play this, the better it gets. So I'm actually it's not as bad. So I'm actually really happy because I only bought it for the first two tracks. Actually, I'm only joking, and come with me now. And but all the rest has their own little flair and flavor. You know, I think I was comparing it to the first two songs because they were such have such personality, and they're such a great starting point for the album. And I thought that the album kind of started getting a little bit kind of dull and weak throughout, but no, yeah, it's not. There's a lot of hidden gems on here that I was like on the I think it's my third listen to this since I bought this, and third time was the charm. I'm gonna have to play it again, but not right now. It's not in my heavy rotations anymore. Played this. I played this again at least another 2 times since I showed it last in the heavy rotations video. So that's why it's not in there anymore. And I had also said that I wanted to throw this into my heavy rotations, but since I had said that, I have played that twice already. So I'm not putting it in my heavy rotations right now. I did play it twice, and it's superb. It's awesome. I played it one night, and then early in the next morning when I got up to go use the washroom. When I went back to bed, I already had it in there from the night previously, so I just kind of listened to it a second time. It's awesome. So that is what was in my heavy rotation box last time. But I have gone through them, and I don't need to listen to them again for a while. Now, again, to explain my box here, whatever is basically on the top part of the top half of here, like the first 7 or 8, most likely, they're going to be the stuff that I need to get to, not necessarily heavy rotation. That's reserved for what's in the bottom, like the last 3 or 4. That's where the heavy rotation really is. It's just that if it's in this box, it means I need to get to it, which I did with the ones that were in there previously. But what kind of went right to the top of the list right now is the next thing I do want to listen to is actually the gratuitous acts and senseless violence. And remember, if you know about my box, I don't put more than 12 CDs in here. Even though one of them is a 2-disc set, and this here is 3 discs, I still want to go through all 3 discs and hear everything before I move on to what's next. Because in the second from the top, in second place, it's Clockwork Angels. Yeah, so I still need to get to that. I put that in here right under a Clockwork Angels because I need to listen to this again in the headphones because and there's some subtleties that this never fails to entertain me and wow me. This is always top of my list. I mean, and then eventually I'm gonna have to put moving pictures in here, but right now it's 2112. That has to be in here under Clockwork Angels because I need to get to that. And then I still need to get to it's still in there for now of Monsters and Men. Once I get the chance to listen to it, then it'll leave. I still got Spoons in here. I still need to get to that, so that's something. As soon as I listen to it, it'll leave. I still got the Proclaimers to listen to. Still haven't gone through that yet. Oops, sorry about that. But what's new in here? Some new additions that I have since because remember one of the newest addition is also the Rush 2112 at the 3rd position. But right now at position number 7, it's Primus. Their singles. It's They Can't All Be Zingers is the name of the album. Actually, it's 100% guaranteed, fully remastered, pre-packaged cheese product. Kids love it. 2-1. Ooh. So 16 slices of creamy audio goodness. And this has songs like To Defy the Laws of Tradition, John the Fisherman, Too Many Puppies, Jerry Was a Race Car Driver, Those Damn Blue Collar Tweakers, Tommy the Cat, My Name is Mud, Mr. Crinkle, DMV, Over the Electric Grapevine, Winona's Big Brown Beaver, Southbound Pachyderm, Over the Falls, Shake Hands with Beef, Coattails of a Dead Man, and Mary the Ice Cube. Yeah, here, you can probably see some of that there. And if you don't know the genius of the packaging, which is what actually got me to get this in the first place, it's a slice of cheese. Like, this is the packaging, and then you take it off, and you got a big old slice of a premium cheese in here. So yeah. I thought that was genius. That looks like one of those, yeah, a certain name brand of cheese products. Yeah, genius. So that's in my heavy rotations box. Another in my heavy rotations box is Lemonheads. It's a Shame About Ray, and I think as soon as, yeah, the first thing, also right as soon as I'm done posting this video, I have to I have to leave a Patreon request to Larry Graves for his Patreon, that which I am a member of, and I'm going to leave him something from this. Actually, I'm going to take a little chance and give him something from this. I want to see what his because I'm a big fan of Lemonheads. I love this whole album, but yeah, what I'm going to give him off of this is, if you know this album, it's the cover song. They do a cover song of somebody, and that's what I'm going to give to them, to Larry Graves, to check out and see what letter grade I get. And the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the ninth position here near the, pretty much at the bottom in a way, is King Crimson, and this is Vroom Vroom. What it has in here, yeah, it's called Vroom Vroom, but it's two different concerts. It's just gotta get my magnifying glass here. So on side one, it's the Metropolitan Theater, New Mexico, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 1996. The first show is called Vroom Vroom, and then the second one is Long Acre Theater, New York City, November 20th, 21st, 22nd, 24th, and the 25th, 1995. And this has some pretty good stuff on it, but I need to listen to the whole thing. Usually when I listen to this, I skip around and I only play certain tracks, but I want to play everything, because my favorite song on all of this is Dinosaur. I love that song. So yeah, hopefully you can see some of the track listing. I'll try to get it as close as I can, as steady as I can. But yeah. So there we go. Yep. So I need to listen to that. That's in my heavy rotations boxes, and at the bottom here, which stays in here for multiple listens, is my heavy rotations. And of course, I have to say, should I feel guilty about having those down there? I've been playing these three a lot. Yeah. I mean, I put but I did have a Kimono My House in there I played it twice in a row. So but I still, because this is new, because it's still new and I'm still rediscovering it. Yeah, I got to play this a few more times, because I do love this. It keeps getting better every time I play it. There's certain musicality to it. It's beautiful. And then of course, I can't get enough of these. These two here in particular, I just think they're so awesome, so fantastic, and like musically, but also musically, but mostly lyrically for this one. Like a little bit more lyrical than this one, but this one here has a certain they're just like old sparks, new sparks, and it's just it's so fitting. It's just so, yeah. I think they're awesome. So that's what's in my what's in my heavy rotation box right now. Is, yeah. Hopefully you can see that in there. There's Sparks, two Rushes of Monsters and Men, Spoons, Proclaimers. There's Primus, Lemonheads. What is that again? Oh yeah, King Crimson, of course, and then my three Sparks. And that's the only King Crimson I have. Unfortunately, I do need to get some more. I need to get studio albums, because that's just a couple of live recordings. But it is fantastic. I do love it. But that is what's in there. Those are the 12. So that's it for me. This is my video for today. I thought about separating these two videos into two different sections, but no, I thought, okay, I'm going to do it all at once. I'm not. Unfortunately, I wanted to make more videos than I had, but because I went out today and bought a few things here and there, yeah, I was kind of late on making the videos. So, but I didn't want to leave without making something for you. So, as always, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.